Steve, what's your immediate plan as far as, I take it you're going to U18s?
Yes.
Yeah, and then like when you come back, I mean, will you meet with certain players or just kind of outline what's ahead for you?
Well, I will, for the players that are in town, like some of the kids are going to be at the World Championships and whatnot. I want to go to the U18s. I get a chance to spend some time with the amateur scouting staff over there. I have a chance to come back and meet with Jeff Blashill. I'll meet with as many people as I can as soon as I can to touch base. Whenever there's changes made, there's uncertainty, and it's important to reach out. So, again, we got the U18s, we've got a little bit more amateur scouting to do, pro meetings leading up to free agency, but the draft is a #1 priority. Or it will be spending some time with everyone I can in the organization.
As much as it's been coming, what was it like emotionally, just to walk in here and with Mrs. Illich and Ken Holland?
Yeah, it's been an interesting morning actually. Leading up to coming here this afternoon, kind of the reality is kind of coming in. It's like, I got to be on my game here, I'm excited to be back. I've kind of come back. Truthfully, when I've been in Detroit for the last night, nobody really knows who I am or recognizes me, and that's been nice. Yeah,
there's kind of a mural of you when you walk into the CA.
but it's different now. Now you're coming back as the general manager of the Red Wings. The people that didn't recognize me might watch the news tonight and say, "Oh, that guy, that you're him." So there's a little bit more attention now. But I have a lot of work to do, and coming in today again, you realize, okay, it's officially happening, and I'm excited to be back in the organization. You walk the halls, you see the people that, including a lot of the media that have been here throughout my career, a lot of people that I've worked with and played with, and I'm excited to be back. I'm also, to be honest with you, I'm nervous. I got a lot of work to do, and I got to do a good job.
Once in March that it became clear, that after you found out the Wings had asked permission to talk to you, did you start paying attention more to especially the core, like kind of get a more feel for who you were taking over as far as players and such?
Maybe a little bit, but Elaine, I honestly, like we do this kind of what we do all year, every year. Like we watch we know the other teams, we know the players in the system down through the last few weeks of the season. After talking with the Red Wings, it's like, I'd keep an eye on them, watch their games. Didn't really change any of my opinions on players. I haven't seen the team in Grand Rapids play. I get to see them here, whether it's probably just watching their games on the internet a little bit. I'm going to be busy. Hopefully they have a good playoff run, then I get back and get out and see them. But I said, for the most part, it really, that's what we do, in our scouting meetings. We know the other organizations as best we can, and one thing, I don't know them personally. I don't know these players. I get to spend time with Kenny and Jeff and the staff to find out really what makes them tick and get to know their personalities more.
Would you like to name a new captain before next season?
Pardon me?
I said, would you like to name a new captain before next season?
You know what? It's honestly, I would certainly discuss that with Jeff Blashill. I can't say that's my decision. I would tend towards let the coach make that decision, but I'd certainly like to talk to him about it. I think whoever that is, whenever that is, you make sure that the player, it's the right player, and two, he's at the right stage of his career for that role. That can come in time. To me, more so than wearing the C on your jersey, it's really how you conduct yourself, how you play, your attitude, whatnot is more so who determines the lead, or what determines the leader of the team, more so than just having the C.